the banks of the River Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine. It's a place I love best, 'cause it's better than the rest. Take me home to the banks of the River Tyne. There's lights that burn so brightly, in the northeast sky they shine. From the place that Geordies worship, where legends wear number 9. You can travel right round the world, even meet the Pope in Rome. But nothing beats the feeling that when you come back here to home. No matter how life changes, we'll never be far apart. The northeast always home, and it's always in your heart. Take me home to the banks of the River Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to It's All Black and White TV, and yes, it is your daily edition of Good Morning Toon fans. So for the weekend, it's back to normality again, and if you like what you see, then please smash the like. It really does help the channel with search results, so please smash those likes. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, then hit the subscribe. Free to do so, helps the channel grow, and the bell notification tells when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. So currently on 540 subscribers, so I'm 10 away from 550 and 60 away from 600. So if you haven't yet subscribed, then be sure to smash the subscribe and be part of this great community. So, I mean, yesterday, well, what did we see in the Premier League yesterday? Wow, just wow. I mean, 3 games, and who expected to actually see 21 goals in 3 games yesterday? Because I certainly didn't see that coming. You know, the first game we saw Fulham beat Leicester 5-3, and you think, wow, that must have been a heck of a game. I didn't see it, but it must have been a heck of a game. Then we had the tea time kickoff, and you had Brighton versus Everton. You think, yeah, that's a 3 points for Brighton straight away. It's got to be, because there's no way Everton's going to go there and beat Brighton. And what happens? Everton go there and smash them 5-1. Where did Everton get that from? I've never seen that coming out of an Everton team. So Dwight McNeil looked unplayable yesterday. So again, that's another one for Everton. And then the last game, Nottingham Forest versus Southampton. That ended Forest 4, Southampton 3. And you look at that and you just think, wow, what on earth is going on here? You know, where's all these goals coming from? But I tell you what, when you've got a team who needs an important win to get out the drop zone, then you've got, Forest and Everton have both done it. I think now it looks like Leicester and Leeds could actually be done for the season. I mean, you look at Leicester's last 3 games. They've got a home game next Monday against Liverpool, which won't be easy. They're then away to us the following Monday, which again will not be easy for them. And their final game is at home to West Ham United. Depending how many goals they get beaten by, if they, losing both those games, goal difference might not be enough to keep them up. So it could be, they could be gone. It just does not look great for Leicester at all. And then Leeds United, their fixture's coming up. Obviously, we know we've got us on Saturday with Leeds, and that is a must. That really is a game we need to win. Just if we want to finish Champions League, we've got to beat teams like Leeds United who are struggling. They are going to come out, I think, and prove something on Saturday. They're going to come out and fight. But because they know a draw's not going to be really a help to them, they're going to have to come out and try and win the game. So hopefully, if they come out and play, that will hopefully open some gaps up for us, and we can exploit them, and we can go on and win the game comfortably. Let's hope. And then after us, they've then got West Ham United away, which that again will be tough for Leeds. West Ham fighting to stay in the Premier League. I can see that being I can see West Ham winning that because they're on form at the minute. And then their final game, they're at home to Tottenham Hotspur again. Yes, we know Tottenham have been hit and miss this season, but I can't see Tottenham slipping up. They started to look a little bit more decent under Ryan Mason. So, he said Fraser there. Ryan Mason. So he'll want Tottenham to end on a high. I think Leeds and Leicester are done. I really do. I can't see where they're going to get out of this now. I think they're going to have to prepare for life in the Championship. If we want James Maddison, then yes, let's go for it. Let's go for it. In the summer, I would even go as far as saying they'll take Harvey Barnes as well. I mean, he's a cracking player. So get your thoughts in on who's your three to go down. I mean, it keeps changing, but I mean, the other week I said it would be, Southampton, Everton, and Leeds. Now I look at it and I think no. I think the three that are there now are the three going down. Leicester, Leeds, Southampton. Southampton definitely go. They've got to play Fulham on Saturday. There's no way they're going to beat Fulham. So if they get beat at Fulham, they're gone. They are gone. But yeah, it's a strange one. It really is a strange one. But I just can't see it. I can't see Southampton's gone as far as I'm concerned now. They're relegated. It's all but done. Yes, they're not mathematically down, but they will be if they get a draw or a loss on Saturday. Leicester and Leeds, as I say, both got tough games. They've both got to play West Ham. West Ham's got to say in both of them teams' future in the Premier League. That tough games they've got, and I can't see where they're going to stay up and get the points, unless by some miraculous recovery, Leeds end up getting a win, see, against West Ham at home, and Everton lose, and then they go down Everton. So, I mean, Everton's still... So is Forest. They're not out of it yet, but you look at that and you think Forest could actually be safe on 33 points, but then Forest go to Chelsea Saturday, so that's going to be interesting. But yeah, it's great for us. It's great to watch a relegation fight and not actually have to be part of it, and it's just brilliant to watch, So yeah, it's going to get interesting towards the end of the season. But anyway, back to some Newcastle news, and it is. The reports are still out that we are definitely interested in bringing Dumfries to Newcastle in the summer. Let's see, Eddie Howe is keen on Denzel Dumfries, but Dumfries transfer will only happen if we don't get Ivan Fresneda. Do you remember Fresneda, the right back from Spain who we were chasing? He plays for Valladolid. But apparently Borussia Dortmund and Arsenal are in poor position for him. So if we don't get him, apparently we're going all out for Dumfries. We want to bring him in because if we're fighting for trophies or fighting in 4 different competitions, we need that strength. And that's exactly what we do need. So yeah, I'm definitely all for Denzel Dumfries. I think he's one hell of a player. And the rumours about this guy, Rafinha, still not going away. According to Spanish media, we are still very much interested in him. And also, Chelsea are interested in a move for Rafinha as well. Surprise, surprise. But in all honesty, I can't see him going to Chelsea because he'll want European football and probably Champions League football. So I can't see him going to Chelsea because they got no Champions League or any European football next season. But yeah, I mean, gosh, it's yesterday to go by all them goals is just absolutely amazing, isn't it? But Match of the Day must be fuming that they didn't have a programme out last night, because that would have been a well-watched Match of the Day, I think, last night. But we go to Leeds Saturday. It's not going to be easy. Let's be honest, it's not, because Leeds are going to have something to fight for. And now they've got more to fight for because they realise They're now in the bottom three and they're 2 points adrift of Everton, so they're going to want to come out and play. So as I say, let's hope they do come out and play, and let's hope we can exploit it. But we need the points as well. And as I say, we need to start beating teams like Leeds and Leicester. No disrespect to them, but we have to beat them. Brighton to an extent. I think Brighton I was just surprised at Brighton because they've had such a good time. But are maybe players tiring now? Solly March looks like he's gone out with a hamstring last night, so he could be out of the game for the game against us. And I don't know, maybe Brighton we'll see more from Sunday how Brighton fare at Arsenal. If they get a walloping off Arsenal, then yeah, I think Brighton are just probably going to tail off towards the end of the season, which is a shame for them because they've done so well. But yeah, I should be back with some sort of show tonight, so do keep an eye out for that. And if you have hit that bell notification, you will be notified as well. Yeah, I know we had a good talk there about relegation battles and things like that. I was going down, but what an end to the season it's going to be. And, one thing we couldn't believe yesterday was the Mackems got into the playoffs, didn't they? I mean, Millwall threw it away. They should have won that game against Blackburn. But just shows you the pressure of the last day, what it can do to you. The Mackems, well, Freddie Woodman couldn't keep them out, could he? So they're in the playoffs, but they've got to play Luton. I expect Luton could beat them anyway in the playoffs. I mean, it could be a Luton versus Coventry final, couldn't it? But one thing that has come out and have said, which is very interesting, if Sunderland and Middlesbrough make it to the Wembley final, that Wembley final is the same weekend as we play Chelsea. That's interesting. What's going to happen then? I mean, that's just going to be carnage in London, isn't it? So, I mean, because last year they had the Championship final on the Sunday. So, I hope this time around they put it to the Monday, but I don't know what it's going to be. It's awkward, isn't it? It's a lot for them to think about. They might have to move the Championship final to the Saturday, maybe. Which means then you haven't really got that clash with the fans because we play on the Sunday and they'll play on the Saturday because they won't move the Premier League game because they've all got to kick off the same time. But then I suppose they could move the Premier League game if we've got that Champions League place sewn up by then and there's nothing to play for. They might say, well, that game, we'll just move that to the Saturday. Who knows? But we'll find out. Got to wait to see who gets to the Wembley showpiece first for the playoff finals. So let's wait and see on that one. But if Sunderland or Middlesbrough come up, then yeah, it's derby games next season, isn't it? And I've seen a lot of people saying they don't want Sunderland up. I mean, yeah, we don't want Sunderland up in the way, but if they do come up, they come up. There's nothing you can do about it, unfortunately. So, but yeah. But anyway, that's the end of the show for today. But remember, if you've liked what you see, then please smash the likes. It does help the channel with the search results. So if you haven't smashed that like, then please do on the way out. Also, if you're brand new at the channel, then hit the subscribe. Free to do so, helps the channel grow. And the bell will tell you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. Yes, guys and girls. So remember, future's bright, the future's black and white. And on to Leeds we go on Saturday. And it's a goodbye from me. And it's away the lads.